What's up, what's up, what's up? This is your boy Lake Dawson on the Lake Dawson Morning Show here in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. It is 7:10 a.m. right now. It is April 18, 2017, and today is going to be an awesome day. I think it's going to be a high of like 68, 69, something to that effect, but it's all to the good. Today is Tuesday, which is Real Estate Tuesday, and we're going to go into a little bit of LLC, you know what I'm saying, not TLC. Sometimes you have to do that in real estate, but you get it. So LLC and S Corporation, LLC and S Corporation, and how important it is for you to have these things for when you do your real estate purchases, right? There's so many people out there that I know of, that I've met, that have purchased real estate in their name. Stop right there. Do not, once again, do not put your property in your name, because if you do that, you're going to be on the legal searches, and especially if you decide that you're trying to rent the properties out. Someone could come up and just try to sue you and have all your information and send it in and say, hey, I broke my leg, this and that and the third, whatever, and boom, now you're in court. You're sitting in court trying to figure out what was going on in the first place, knowing that you keep the property up and running perfectly. You get what I'm saying? So let's go into this really quickly. S Corporation. You put your real estate in the S Corporation, ladies and gentlemen. Put your real estate in the You put your real estate in the LLC. My apologies. You put your real estate in the LLC, right? And you make sure it has an insurance policy on it, right? Make sure, and the insurance policy on the real estate you got to do anyway. But the max, if I'm not mistaken, for real estate is $750,000. It may have changed, but you could put as many properties under the LLC as you can until the $750,000 is maxed out. You understand what I'm saying? And I always say, go get legal advice from a real estate attorney, not a normal attorney, not a defense attorney, not a criminal attorney. But a real estate attorney. Okay, they focus on real estate, and don't go to your mama or your daddy that have no idea and just going based off of their personal experience. You go with people who know what they're talking about. Okay. Now, in terms of the LLC, you put your real estate in the LLC. You make sure the insurance policy covers everything under the LLC. That's water damage. That's hurricane damage. That's lightning damage. That's just simple things happening around the house. If your renters mess the house up, break it down, or mess the apartment up, break it down, and that way the insurance could take care of these things, and then you remodel and you put more people in there. Okay, now in terms of the money aspect, what you want to do is take the money from the LLC, put it into the S Corporation. Put all the money you're getting from the LLC, put it into the S Corporation. This will save you time and money. This will, and not only that, but it'll put your real estate in a situation where if someone tries to sue you, they can only sue you for the property. If they win, they'll only get the property, and most people don't want the property because they don't know how to handle a real estate property as a whole. So you take the money, put the money into the S Corporation, which will then become like the management company, for example, and then you would put your family members. This is where family wealth comes in. You put your family members under the S Corporation, right? And then you have your wife. She could be like the executive. She could be your assistant. She could be whatever you want to put her as, whatever, CFO, CMO, whatever. And then you could have your kids. If they're of age, you could put them in the corporate sector of the business where they're looking for real estate, doing the numbers, negotiating rates and what have you. And then if you have younger kids who aren't of age to work just yet, you can go ahead and have them help with the lawn, have them mow the lawn, help them with painting the house, that kind of thing. And then you give them a little allowance money, and then you put that allowance money towards the business as a whole, as a tax write-off. This way it'll all funnel through, together. This way it'll all funnel through together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, allow it to funnel through. And you have to understand, a wealthy individual who has been in real estate for over 25 years explained this to me perfectly. He said, there are professional thieves out there who will try to take your money because they researched you and they know that you own this, that, and the third property, right? So make sure you're protected as a whole. The other thing is, make your real estate attorney the power of attorney on your real estate, right? And pay him a retainer, a monthly retainer, which will allow him to represent you whenever something comes up, will allow him to handle any situation that comes up with regard to your real estate. And if and when he does go to court because of somebody that you don't know, his legal obligation is not to give your information out. His legal obligation is to represent the company as a whole, the corporation as a whole. So legally, he has the right to not do these things, right? So the other thing is, if you decide that you're going to go to court, make sure you have all your ducks in a row. You already have the businesses set together. You already have your family taking care of the management and whatnot. So when you go to court and you meet this individual that's trying to sue you for something that you know that you did not do, you walk into the space. This is what one of my mentors said he did. He was being sued by someone that didn't even live in his building, and then he didn't even know this person. That's number two. So what he did was he walked into the space. He saw the person. And he walked up to the person and he asked them, he said, "Do you know me?" And the person said, "No." And he said, "Oh, awesome. So once this court case is over, I'm going to have you pay for the lawyer fees and the legal fees and any other fee that, that I would normally have to pay for in this situation, because you felt as though you wanted to take me to court. And by the way, I am the owner of the real estate that you're suing for." And then he walked away to his side of the courtroom, where his real estate attorney was. And they won the case. And the person who tried to sue him had to pay legal fees, late fees, all kind of fees because of it. So, just saying. But like I said before, always go to your real estate attorney first. There are several real estate attorneys here in New York City. There's real estate attorneys across the world, okay? And they would love to help you out in the process of growth, okay? So that's LLCs, that's S corporations. It wasn't a long show today, right? It's all good. I'm working things out. I'm working the kinks out. I'm making the intro smaller. I'm, trying to get the lighting for the video better. I want to bring you guys more information as much as possible. It's about growth, right? And consistency, growth and consistency. Lastly, if any of you guys out there interested in real estate marketing, real estate public relations, social media marketing as a whole, please head to the website. The website is theblushgroup.info. TheBlushgroup.info. You can also hit up my Instagram, ladies and gentlemen, which is the Instagram is the Blush Group LLC. Or you could go to my personal, well, technically that is a personal one as well, but no, you could go to that one. I'm on that one every day anyway, so it's all good. Or you could go to my Twitter. My Twitter handle is at Blush Group LLC and Lake Dawson Books. All right. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Speak to you all soon. Get them bacon and eggs in. Talk to you guys later. Peace.